Hello, Vortex. So, I know I don't normally do this, but I thought that I would, attempt to dedicate a video to, some criticism that I received recently. That I agree with. I usually agree with criticism. But, this person said it's hypocritical for you to call men women 2.0. This person was telling me that they understand the way that I live my life and how I feel about my gender. Because as a man, he was telling me that he experiences the same thing. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay to not fit the mold. I'm not upset about that. When I call men women 2.0, it's because they're really annoying and dramatic on the internet, much like women on the internet. So, back to my original 2 chords that I started with when I was bored. And I thought, hey, I'm gonna take up that keyboard and play and see what happens. And then people came up to me and they said it was brilliant. But I wasn't trying to be brilliant. But I think that the whole reason why I do comedy, and the whole reason why I piss people off, typically sheep, is because what gets me off is just being real, man. Stream of consciousness. People aren't conscious, so I don't expect much. And everything that we get is so fake and so fraudulent and so out of touch, so me. Here I am, doing what I do best, just being everything that you see, because I can't be anything else. Hold on. We're gonna have to switch lanes in a second. I'm sorry if the camera is making funny noises. I can't hear those funny noises until I watch the video. Ooh, it's a skunk. Or somebody smoked weed right here. At this exact spot on the highway, somebody rolled up. Cheers to you if you do what you want to, and it doesn't hurt anybody around you. Cheers to you if you figured out what to do. Only to be mocked, only to be ridiculed, only to be horribly misunderstood. Cheers to you, cheers to you, cheers to you. You don't have to fit the mold or do what you're told. It don't let all of the vultures eat you up, cause they got nothing better to do than to rob you of all that good stuff that they ain't got. Switching lanes again. Hold on 1 second, vortex. Whew. I can't get mad that the road is bumpy because, like, I'm literally shooting a video with a camcorder on the dashboard, playing keyboard in my lap. You know, it's kind of unconventional. You know, I can't be mad that I'm doing something unconventional. It's not really working out. You know, what just fell? Something fell. Happens a lot. Happens a lot in these parts. But okay, we should be good from here on out because we're just going straight. I fucking see you. I see you, motherfucker. You think I don't see you? That's not even a cop, dude. Oh, shit. He must be black or something. I mean, I'm just always on the lookout, man. Always on the lookout. If you get mad, cause I talk about stereotypes, you're just not paying attention. Most people don't pay attention because of the names that they'll get called. But you can count on us to not give a fuck about petty shit from petty people that don't have anything better to do than judge you, even though they're not of God. So what's that judgment coming to? You tell me. I find it real odd that they think that they're in a place where they can tell you what to do. Most people don't know how to act, so they have no choice but to project. And you don't have to tell me how bad this sounds, I hear it. You don't have to tell me how bad this sounds, I hear it. You don't have to tell me how bad I look, I see it. I see it, I see it. I just choose not to give a fuck about petty stuff. A physical appearance can mislead so many people, but with me, what you see is what you get, and what you get ain't always gonna be what you expect. And what you see is what you get, but what you get ain't always gonna be what you wanna get. At least I was honest, damn it. Ugh. But it's okay if you're not what they want you to be. It's okay as long as you're cool with what you see in the mirror every day when you wake. Just live a life that you don't have to rationalize. Live a life that you don't have to lie about. Justify everything that you do that don't make you proud. You know, I used to steal shit all the time, and I remember somebody telling me a long time ago, you know, Amy, if you want self-esteem, you gotta do esteemable things, and lifting liquor bottles ain't it. That's true shit. Let's go into that. Yeah, I used to choose to be a bad person. I think I've always been a good person, but I've always known right from wrong, you know? I've always known right from wrong.
And so there's certain things that are like totally immoral that I rationalized. And the reason why I rationalized it was, you know, because I felt like I was a victim of something. And when you think that you're a victim, you can do all kinds of shit that's totally unethical because you think that you're justified. Okay? Now I talk about this to illustrate that it is possible to change. It is possible to be transformed. But that is only possible through God. So, if somebody has had a dramatic psychic change, it's because of God. Whether they acknowledge God or not is immaterial. That's still where it comes from. So yeah, I used to choose to do a lot of really bad things, okay? I used to steal shit, and I had to lie about it. I suck at lying, so it kind of figures that I would do something that required me to lie, you know? But anyway, I brought that up to stress that there's a lot of stuff that I've chosen to avoid. Like, you know, obviously, you know, I don't have a smartphone. I don't agree with social networking. I think social networking is wrong because it's bad. It's bad for humanity. It's rewiring our brains. Anything that does that is demonic, y'all. Okay? Anything that, like, changes the way that we are naturally prone to be as human beings is bad. So, and I understand that there's, like, all this shit in the food and all this shit in the water, and, you know, you don't have to tell me that. We already know. But it's like, we can't choose a lot of this stuff that they're doing to alter us. You know, like, we can't choose what they dump on us in those fucking airstreams or whatever the fuck they are. That, you know what I'm talking about. Planes. We can't control all these planes flying over us every day, spraying all kinds of chemicals on us. We can't control that. But what we can control are the drugs that we take, or the food that we choose to eat. We can definitely control how much we use our electronic devices. And I don't see many people controlling that. So that's why I bring that up a lot. Because I feel like it's important that people know that they are still in control of a lot of things. And so, it ain't the government that's forcing you to use that phone all the time. I mean, you could say, well, my job requires me to have a smartphone. Your job doesn't require you to be on your smartphone all the time, dude. Shut the fuck up. Don't bullshit a bullshitter, okay? It's like, I know how to rationalize a lot of bad things. And maybe that's why I'm so hardcore against smartphones, because, you know, I lived a really bad life. And so it's like, well, at least I can do is just not give in to this one thing that everybody else is giving into. I don't know. But, I mean, I really hate the technology, though. That's not a lie. I'm not just pretending to hate it. I really, really fucking hate it, dude. But, I don't know. I think that men act like women now because of technology. I don't think it's just because of, like, fucking Marxism, you know? Maybe I should get gas. Should I get gas? I could get gas too. Yeah, but it's like they'll talk about the education system, but they won't talk about all the products that people use on a daily basis that have way more to do with the rewiring of our, like, endocrine system. Is that how you say that word? Endocrine? I don't know. But it's like, you might get ideas about gender, or you might get ideas about different political philosophies. But what's really doing a number on people are the products that they use. Because a lot of these people can't afford a college education, okay? So it has way more to do with the technology than anything else. It's not like them talking about the universities is going to make the universities go away. You know what I mean? It's like there's just no point in these conversations. These are just talking points that they keep recycling so that they can feel good about themselves. So they can pat themselves on the back and be like, well, I did something good for the world because I did a podcast about this. It's not changing anything, though. It's like, you have any idea how many people are like just blown the fuck away by my lack of a smartphone? And they're like, man, I want to be you, Amy. I want to be you. I'm like, well, you can. Anybody can. It's just a matter of self-discipline. And I've had some girls at my church tell me that like they're thinking about getting rid of their smartphone and just getting a laptop and just using the laptop and so they can do everything they do on a smartphone on a laptop. Like there's this 16-year-old girl. I'm so proud of her, dude. I'm so proud of her. Like she's like trying to delete all of her social media apps and you know, it's like that's great. More women deleting social media apps. That's just awesome. Exactly. That's a song. That's a song for that. I didn't even mean to play that. What the hell is this? I don't know what's going on. Okay, let's just turn that off. The keyboard is proud. The keyboard is proud of women deleting social media apps, okay? But yeah. I mean, somebody told me a long time ago. I think they felt judged. Because I said that, like, Facebook was stupid and anybody on Facebook was stupid and, like... This was, like, in like, 2013 or something. I don't remember. It was a while ago, though. And he was like, you know, I don't think that you should judge people for doing this and enjoying it. I'm like, no, they enjoy it because they're sheep. Like, obviously you're a sheep, dude. That's why you're defending it. And, I mean, look. It doesn't matter how much people enjoy it. It's not good for society. If it's not good for society, it's bad. Like, it doesn't matter that there are, like, certain redeemable qualities about it. I mean, Twitter's funny. You know, Twitter's funny. There's a lot of stuff that you can learn through Twitter. You know, specifically how mentally ill Americans are. You know, you can learn so much. But that doesn't make it a good thing. If overall, it's destroying communication and making people more narcissistic, more sociopathic, they're less capable of empathy, they're less capable of nuance, they're less capable of compassion and being able to understand another person's point of view. It's fucking bad, dude! I don't understand. Like, the pros don't outweigh the cons, okay? But anyway, the reason I brought this up, so gender, like, so you don't fit the mold, that's fine, okay? What's making men so much more feminine is not education system, it's not Marxism, it's not feminism, it's fucking technology, okay? So if you're a dude that, you know, feels more feminine, that's fine, dude. Like, you're more in touch with your feminine side. I'm more in touch with my masculine side. That's fine. We don't have to fit the mold. And fuck anybody that tells us that we do. Fuck them. They're boring. They just don't understand. I mean, I really don't care if they don't understand. But if they're trying to mock me or make me feel bad about it, they go fuck themselves. You know? And that's how everybody should be about their life. Because nobody has to be you. Nobody has to live with your decisions but you. But I just think about that, like, of all the things that I could do, of all the things that I've done that have been really wrong, people trying to make me feel bad because I don't fit the mold. People trying to make me feel bad because, you know, oh, I'm 37 and I don't have a husband or children or anything. I'm gonna die alone. All these typical plebeian sheep threats, okay? Like, Cluster A people are not meant to do stuff like that. Cluster B people aren't meant to do stuff like that either, but they do it because they're codependent sexist shit, okay? Most narcissists have to be in a relationship because they need the attention. They need somebody to feed their ego all the time. That's why they're addicted to having pets. You know, they have to have a dog there to pay attention to them. You know, we go on this rant all the time about dog people. But anyway, I'm not going to go into that. But I'm just saying, of all the bad things that I've done in my life, the fact that people would try to make me feel guilty because I'm not like a feminine woman that's doing the things that typical women do. I mean, they clearly don't know me, you know? So, I feel like everybody's got to make a sacrifice to this world. If they want to contribute anything, they got to make a sacrifice, you know? And my sacrifice is to have people shit on me, have people think that I'm out of my mind because I refuse to upgrade my phone, or because I refuse to have children, or I refuse to, you know, be normal. Well, it's like, fuck you. Like, are you staying up all night with me? Are you playing keyboard in the kitchen at 3 a.m. making a pot of coffee? No, you're not, because you don't understand that level, okay? You don't understand the inside your head, because I'm sure, like, you have two thoughts every day, okay? So, this is what I'm saying. It's like, I'm gonna be offensive. And the reason I'm gonna be offensive is because you're trying to make me feel guilty about the way that I am. And it's like, I can't be anybody but myself, man. So I'm going to try to be the best version of myself that I can be. And yes, the man in my head is out and about. When I started doing comedy, I realized it's okay to be crazy. And I've had enough confirmation from enough people in my audience that have told me, like, man, you are like Andy Kaufman or some shit. And, you know, I'm not trying to be anybody, man. I just want to let people know that it's okay. It's okay that you're not like everybody else. It's okay that people don't understand you. It's okay that they hate you. In fact, if they hate you, then that means that you're doing something right. You're making people think too much, and that makes people mad. So, you know, if you disagree with me, that's fine. It shouldn't matter if other people disagree with you anyway. It shouldn't matter if people, like, accept you. You know? It's like with tattoos. Like, there are certain people, they hate tattoos. They think tattoos they look so bad, they think they look trashy, and they go off on all these rants about tattoos. But it's like, you really think that somebody that's covered in tattoos is gonna listen to you? You know? That's what they choose to do. It's like, I make fun of it myself. I got 3 tattoos. They're all circles, okay? And I got every single one of these tattoos when I was insecure. And I do believe that a lot of people get tattoos for that reason. But some people get them because they just fucking like them. You know? Some people want their hair to be blue because they just like it. They're not trying to fit in. They're not trying to be cool. You know, I dyed my hair magenta when I was like 22 or something. 21 or 22. My hair looks so amazing. That was seriously like the coolest my hair has ever looked. It was always like bright pink. So it's like, I've done all this stuff that, like, you know, these conservatives make fun of leftists for. You know, like, I shaved my head. I was that total freak, you know? I kind of wish that I had, like, photos from back then so I could, like, prove myself. Back when I had a MySpace, my profile picture was, like, when I was shaving my head. But it's okay, man. At least I didn't have an abortion or cut my genitals off, you know? At least there's that. At least I still have my tits. And they're even perkier than they were at 16, y'all. But I guess the whole gist of this video is, like, it doesn't matter what people think. What matters is what you think. If you can live with yourself at the end of the day, then you're fine. It doesn't matter. Like, if other people are obsessing about you, that's their fucking problem, dude. And this whole culture is so narcissistic, it's disgusting. Like, I was wrong. I thought everybody was going to develop borderline personality. Now, I do believe that, like, the majority of people that identify as transgender are probably borderline personalities or histrionic personalities. That's why they're so dramatic and so emotional, okay? I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt that they're not just total narcissistic pieces of shit, okay? But I would say everybody else is probably a narcissist. And the reason for that is because social media has brought that out, and that cat ain't going back in the bag. So, but what's really feminized men is no political philosophy. It's technology. And technology has infantilized people to the point of no return. Nobody has any idea what anything is anymore. Children aren't allowed to be children. Teenagers aren't allowed to have an adolescence, okay? It's like the only thing that people care about is that phone. And I can say that because I work at a restaurant, so I see all these families, all these couples, like, nobody's talking to each other anymore, okay? So don't fucking have hope. Shut the hell up, alright? Anyway, I need to rename this channel, like, Gloom and Doom. But I mean, that's why I read the Bible all the time. I was reading the Bible today, Galatians, baby. And you can disagree with that too. You can say that I'm a fucking idiot because I read the Bible, or you can say, well, I'm not really reading it because I'm not positive enough. Go fuck yourself. I'm a sponge, damn it. I'm a sponge. And when you're a sponge, you soak up all the negativity. And there is so much more than there has ever been. So anybody complaining about me is probably not a motherfucking sponge. So, until they can fully grasp that level of, like, disgust with this world, then it really doesn't matter. You know? It's like people get onto you for, like, expressing yourself in a way that seems really, really negative or really hateful. And I promise, I don't mean to be hateful at all. I am very negative about this culture, but I don't mean to be hateful. But it's like, I'm experiencing it, like, from all different angles at like a level 50, when most people are only at a level 2. So, like, shut the fuck up.